Grand Rising family, welcome to another episode of Lady Boss Energy, where we uplift, motivate, and inspire each other to get our shit together. When I was looking for videos to make the next video, I don't know what's going on. Usually my videos are motivational and like inspirational, and I'm not saying that these are not, but these videos are more for entertainment purposes only. So these videos are for entertainment purposes only. I am not responsible for what you believe or what you don't believe. That's on you. I have nothing to do with that. I'm simply bringing these videos to the people for entertainment purposes. So as I learn and grow in my journey, as I enlighten myself, there might be somebody out there that sees this that may have been a little bit confused or not informed properly. Not saying that these videos are properly informing you, but they are informing to me, and so I want to bring them to you. Also, I have another video that I'm putting together, and I went down a rabbit hole with this lady that has scientific proof to back up what she's talking about our consciousness and the downloads that we get, and like it's good. It's good. I was thinking about doing it before this one, but I'm like, yeah, we'll just do this one first, and that'll give me a project to work on tomorrow. So what affirmation does the universe have for us today? Oh, hold on. Ooh, we got 2 today. I am a magnet for positive and empowering experiences. Celebrate a small achievement or victory today. I am a unique and valuable presence in this world. Celebrate a small victory or achievement today. That was on both of those. Either way, celebrate a small victory or achievement today because you're worth it. This is not mustard. That is a pimple patch. Just thought I'd throw that out there. I'm tired of people telling me I have mustard on my chin. No, I don't. It's a pimple patch. There's a pimple there. Well, ain't none to it but to do it. Let's get straight into it.
You'll never be free until you realize this. It was never about what they think. It was always about whether you listen to yourself. We spend so much of life chasing approval, fitting into shapes that were never ours, walking paths paved by other people's expectations. But have you noticed? The more you chase what pleases them, the further you drift from what fulfills you. The universe gave you a compass, not in your pocket, but in your chest. Your intuition is the echo of the cosmos whispering through you. And yet, how often do we trust our fear more than we trust that quiet knowing? Do not fear walking alone. Do not fear growing alone. Because to stand in your own light is to remember the truth. Those who are meant for your journey will find you as you will find them.
Beautiful message. Beautiful.
You know the only difference in steam and ice is the state of vibration of the water or the H2O. Do you know the only difference in where you are versus where you want to go is your state of vibration? Do you know that everything to get you there is already here? And it always has been. Do you know when you take an idea and you impregnate it over and over again, you impregnate that idea into one cell. When you impregnate that idea into the cell, that cell is dividing 1 into 2, 2 into 4, 4 into 8, 8 into 16 to 32, 64. And the process goes on at the rate of 50,000 cells per second. And the more and more you act on it, even though you don't feel good about it, but you work with the idea, you start to develop this change in vibration. But what is really happening is you're impregnating the cells with the characteristic or the idea. What we need to do is we need to constantly think about where we're going, what we want to do, and we start to increase our level of thinking by vibration, and we begin to attract thoughts of a like nature that'll move us in that direction.
Dropping gems, starting out hot.
Just do.
Set up a schedule and just do the work. Free from how you feel.
Your mind has to be stronger than your feelings. Your mind has to be stronger than your feelings. Think about every poor decision you've made in your life. There was more emotion that was involved in it than there was mind. Every single one of them. Think about it.
Really was.
Your feelings keep you in bed. Your mind tells you, get up.
You just do what you have committed to. So, and this struggling of there are still so many distractions every day coming up. No, but you stick to the plan.
Whether you failed or succeeded, got what you want or didn't get what you want, finding out and looking in the mirror and going, I didn't half-ass it. I went all the way. I found out, and that ain't for me. Or I found out, and you damn right that is. That's a great stuff to get to.
Pay attention to this video.
Your life is a mess because you're stuck in your head instead of creating a plan which leads to clarity. For that, raise your frequency by asking yourself, which people drain my energy? Align with what truly matters to you by asking yourself, when was the last time I felt deeply at peace? Uncover your why by asking yourself, what is my deeper motivation for this life? Get to know your belief system by asking yourself, what are my top 3 principles I live by? Clarify your vision by asking yourself, thinking about my life as a movie, how would it look like? And commit to taking action for 21 days, and for that, follow my challenge in the caption.
It wasn't for Max. Emotions are magnetic. So, we are all programmed to believe in what we see and what we can touch and what we can hear. If it's like something you didn't see, didn't touch it, then you won't believe it. And that's what everyone is programmed to do. But the quantum field, you can't see it, you can't touch it, you can't hear it, but it is there. You can manifest. And a lot of people, when they manifest, they feel emotions like lack, uncertainty, scarcity, and other things like that. And that's what they broadcast, and that's what the universe will give them. More lack, more scarcity, more of that. So what you need to do is, because your emotions are magnetic, your body and your brain is like a huge magnet that if you think of something or if you broadcast something, your emotions will like. So, for example, while the conscious mind speaks words, the subconscious mind, which is 95% of what you broadcast, speaks frequency and emotions. So, emotions are magnetic.
And if this little kid can get it, there are no excuses. There are no excuses. Wake up. Get your shit together, friend. Respectfully. And I forgot to say that these videos are also for educational purposes as well as entertainment purposes.
Men, they lied to us about everything. They've lied to us about everything. This realm, this 3D reality that we live in is governed by emotion. It's governed by energy, frequency, and vibration. And emotion is literally energy in motion. The only way to truly get to God is through feeling. It's all about feelings. They lied to us men, and they told us men that feelings were weak, it was gay, it was stupid, it was soft. They lied to us, men. Your feelings are your superpower. Your feelings are everything. Your feelings let you know that you're on the right path. So why to this day are they still telling little boys you're not allowed to cry? They're still telling little boys, oh, if you cry or if you feel or you're a little. They lied to us and they still lying to us. This is crazy. This world is backwards. The opposition, the enemy is planting seeds into minds, into the parents' mind to deceive their own children. These school, the whole system, all of this shit is a lie. Men, I say all this to say, your feelings matter. Your emotions matter. You cannot be whole and complete if you are disconnected from your emotions. You cannot be whole and complete if you are disconnected from how you feel. Your feelings are going to get you to God. Stop letting people, places, environments tell you otherwise. If you're in a relationship and they tell you that you're weak or you're soft or you're too sensitive, what, are you crazy? Being sensitive is a superpower. Listen, it's up for you to wake up to the truth. It's up for you to put yourself in circles and environments with people who honor your emotions, with people who honor your feelings. Your feelings matter, man. Your emotions matter. Let the little boy cry. Let that little boy cry. That little boy that was never able to cry because he was told that your emotions are weak or wrong. No, let that little boy cry. You are so worthy and deserving of love, beautiful soul. And so it is complete.
So wait, this whole...
Real men cry because they have feelings too. And we have been conditioned and programmed to believe that men are strong and tough and they don't cry, and if they do, they're a sissy and they're gay, and they, you know what, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Don't believe them. We have been programmed and conditioned to believe that to be true, and that is the farthest thing from the truth. I'm starting to realize that this world is upside down, and what I mean by that is everything they said wasn't is, and everything that isn't is. It's like the backwards, upside down house of the hard knocks. That's what I mean, really, because my mind is starting to wake up to the reality that in the spirit world, we have none of these things. We don't have joy and happiness and excitement and contentment and sadness and pain and hurt and sorrow. We don't have any of those things. We just are. And that's why we come here, to experience these things. And it's deep, man. If you're not on that journey yet, hold on to your seat, because it's gonna be a ride.
Time 50 Cent's been lying to us?
Some people know how to live better than others with or without money. They just sort out and pick a better person to share their time with. Even if you sleep in a one-bedroom apartment, you may be richer than a rich guy. You see what I'm saying? Your life, the fabric of your life and what you're doing and how you feel about yourself at the moment.
Now, it's kind of hard to believe that the person that made this album would say some shit like that. But it's facts. Real talk, money matters more than most things in this world. But if your relationships are trash, no amount of dollars will be able to fix that. Yo, the partners that you pick are going to shape your peace, your happiness, and just how you feel on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, stack that paper, but also stack the right relationships. Because without those, the money's not going to mean much.
Facts.
We think we're going to find peace when everything falls into place, but you will never find peace until you find peace in what you got right now.
Ooh.
You telling me you made it through everything you thought you wouldn't, and now you back here again and you don't think you'll make it somehow? What you doing? And don't complain about your plate being full when the goal was to eat. Have you ate? An ingrate man once complained about not having any shoes until he saw another man with no feet. Can you relate? Come on now. You are your own worst critic, but only if you care. No one witnesses your hypocrisy more than you, unless you're unaware. You see, we all have a level of happiness that is out of our range. So we self-sabotage to return to the comfort zone that is majority pain. But when we exceed that threshold for pain, that means you on the other end of the zone. But how you gonna increase your capacity for life if you can't enter the unknown on your own? What you doing? Come on now. So if you got a reason to put some gratitude in your attitude today, go ahead and comment. CYC to GYM, and that's grow your mind.
CYC.
And put your gifts on display before they decay. Then you better get up, get over it, and get after it. Choose yourself and let's get in.
Hey, choose yourself. Don't snooze yourself and lose yourself.
This is an ear, and this is a womb, and they actually look alike, not by mistake. Your ear is a womb. Every word you hear, every song, every whisper, it's a seed planted inside you and nourished by your subconscious mind. Good or bad, whatever you listen to, it will be brought to light, and eventually it will shape your reality. So guard your ears the same as you guard your wallet or your mind. Only let in what you want to give life to. The power of manifestation and reaching your higher self starts with what you allow in. So nurture it with love, with positivity, with affirmation, and watch how your reality will transform.
Bruh.
Emotionally intelligent people can't really hate anyone because they understand why people act the way they do. When someone's cruel, they see the pain behind it. When someone lies, they see the fear. When someone betrays, they see the wound that made them that way. Once you understand what drives people, it's hard to hate them. This doesn't mean they excuse bad behavior. Understanding why someone hurts others doesn't make it okay, but it changes how you see them. Instead of seeing evil, you see damage. Instead of seeing cruelty, you see someone who never healed. Hate requires seeing people as one-dimensional. But emotional intelligence shows you everyone's complicated. Everyone's fighting something. Everyone's shaped by pain they didn't choose. You can protect yourself from toxic people without hating them. You can set boundaries without demonizing them. Understanding doesn't mean accepting harm. It just means seeing clearly.
The chakra system and the 7 deadly sins are all connected. 7 chakras, 7 deadly sins. Each sin is assigned to a specific chakra that shows you how to unlock it. The root chakra deals with wrath. And if you're wrathful, that means you're in survival mode, which is the lowest chakra you could be in. The sacral chakra, it deals with lust, which is a chakra that most people are trapped in, is the bottom 2. Then there's the solar plexus, which deals with gluttony. That's your gut, which a lot of people also have a problem with. A lot of people just eat whatever and don't care what goes into their gut. A lot of people also don't fast, which is very important for your sacral chakra. Then there's the heart chakra. It deals with envy. A lot of people have this chakra locked, especially nowadays. Then there's the throat chakra, which deals with greed. And greed is selfishness, which probably means your throat chakra is locked because you don't speak up for others. You just speak up for yourself. You're all for self. You don't really try to help others out using your voice. Then there's the third eye, the ajna chakra. It deals with sloth, laziness. And the third eye is all about opening your mind up to seeing the world for what it truly is and then taking action about it. Then there's the crown chakra. It deals with pride. That's the chakra that allows you to fully connect to the universe, but a lot of people are very prideful individuals. Pride disconnects you from oneness, which is everything. So if you conquer the 7 deadly sins, you by default unlock the 7 chakras.
If you only use I am affirmations, you are only working with the root chakra. So each chakra system has its own affirmation, and I am is associated with the root chakra. So let's go through all the chakra systems and their different affirmations. So root chakra is I am. Example, I am free to shift into peace and calm energy whenever I desire. Let's move up to the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is I feel. Example, I feel peace knowing that the universe has my back. Move up to the solar plexus. The solar plexus is I do. Example, I do not chase, I attract. So move up to the heart chakra. The heart chakra is I love. So an affirmation with I love. I love every cell in my body and they love me back. So the throat chakra is I speak. I speak my truth and honor my boundaries. The third eye chakra is I see. I see abundance all around me. The crown chakra is I understand. I understand that in order for me to protect myself, I need to let go of anyone that disrupts my peace. So make sure and try and include some more of the chakras in your affirmation work.
That was good info. Very educational.
Learning the chakras is an intense experience, and once you begin this process, you cannot stop until all 7 are open. First, we will open the earth chakra, located at the base of the spine. It deals with survival. and is blocked by fear. Next is the
water chakra.
This chakra deals with pleasure and is blocked by guilt. Third is the fire chakra, located in the stomach. This chakra deals with willpower and is blocked by shame. The fourth chakra is located in the heart. It deals with love and is blocked by grief. The fifth in the chain is the sound chakra, located in the throat. It deals with truth and is blocked by lies, the ones we tell ourselves. The sixth pool of energy is the light chakra, located in the center of the forehead. It deals with insight and is blocked by illusion.
This is the last chakra, isn't it?
Yes, the thought chakra is located at the crown of the head. It deals with pure cosmic energy and is blocked by earthly attachment.
One slow.
I didn't know that.
This is the trick. When you put your ring finger and your thumb together and then inhale, you'll notice you're breathing into your lung because this is the lung meridian. When you put your pointer finger and thumb together and you breathe in, you'll notice that you are breathing into your solar plexus stomach area, large intestine. When you put your middle finger and your thumb together and you breathe in, you'll notice that you are breathing into your heart center. And when you put your pinky and thumb together and breathe in, you are connecting with your deepest emotional body and spirit.
Here are 3 different mudras that are going to help you when it comes to negative energy or energy vampires. This first position is the Apana mudra. When you hold the Apana mudra, you begin to reflect and send back any negative energy that is being sent to you from any person, place, or thing. So this next position is the Shepana mudra. When you start holding this mudra pointing downwards, you begin to release any negative energy that is currently affecting your mind, body, and spirit. So this mudra is good to hold if you feel like there has been some negative energy that somebody sent or just in general that has been affecting you. And lastly, the Uttara Bodhi mudra. Holding this position will overall strengthen your aura and your energy field, which is going to stop any attacks or any negative energy from entering into your aura, so you don't have to cleanse yourself or send any energy back.
That, I guess.
Your kid's teacher won't tell you this.
I'm drawing that out and I'm going to start practicing that.
You were never supposed to eat 3 meals a day. Wait, did you know that? Well, here's what I made you. For most human history, people ate when food was available. Not because the clock said it was time. Some days they feast, other days, nothing. It wasn't until the late 1800s that breakfast, lunch, and dinner became a rule pushed by industrial work schedules and food companies that made billions, keeping you eating all day. Cereal companies told you breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Snack companies taught you grazing from morning to night. That's the way to go. But constant eating keeps your body in storage mode, locking away fat and never switching on deep repair systems built in like autophagy, your body's natural way of clearing out damaged cells. Fasting, whether you're skipping breakfast or going 24 hours, gives your body a break from digesting so it can repair, reset, and burn stored energy. Our ancestors, they didn't need gyms or detox programs. They had fasting built into their lifestyle. We traded that for a system that gives you food you don't need, sells you food you don't need. At times, you're not even hungry. Why are you eating? Let me answer that. Because you've been programmed and it's time to wake up. And not to mention it slowly breaks you down or kills you. Fasting isn't a trend. Eating nonstop is. Your body was designed for feast and repair, not breakfast, lunch, and disease. Let me know in the comments if you fasted before, or comment fast if you want to start, and I'll send you my free beginner's guide.
This is the amount of blood in your body. This is the amount of sugar your bloodstream can handle at any given time. And this is the amount of sugar the average American eats every single day. Sugar in the brain is called dementia. Sugar in the pancreas and bloodstream is called type 2 diabetes. Sugar in the skin is called aging. Sugar in the liver is fatty liver disease. Sugar in the heart is cardiovascular disease. And sugar in the kidneys is kidney failure. Friends, your body isn't the problem. The overload is. Balance your blood sugar and you can change the entire story.
You asked me how much salt I put in my water. Enough to remind my body that it's an electrical system and not a chemistry set. See, salt doesn't just replace what you sweat out. It structures your water, it restores voltage, and calibrates your cells to the frequency of life itself. Every time you drink pure water with minerals, you're rebuilding your plasma, the internal ocean that connects every cell in your body through charge and coherence. Sodium, potassium, magnesium, these aren't just electrolytes, these are oscillators. They're ions that allow light and water to communicate. So when you're low in salt, your exclusion zone water shrinks, your redox collapses, and your nervous system scrambles to find ground. And in biophysics, we call this loss of coherence. In real life, you feel it as fatigue, brain fog, anxiety, low blood pressure, dysautonomia. Salt restores the body's rhythm. It brings order back to chaos. It reminds your mitochondria that you are an ocean, not a machine.
If you put a bowl of salt in every room, it will repel all negative frequencies and your chronic fatigue will go away, because the salt absorbs any mold spores which are causing inflammation in your body. If you consume a tablespoon of baking soda, it will destroy cancerous tumors and it will increase your stamina for your gym workouts. If you do this neck exercise every single day, it will finally improve your bad posture, it will activate your vagus nerve, and your chronic anxiety will finally go away.
If you hate asking for help, then you're probably gonna fail at life. Here's why. Nowadays, it's cool to kind of feel like you could do things by yourself because most people assume that nobody's willing to help. So peep this. They ran this experiment, right? A woman sits down in a New York cafe. Then she leaves her bag at the table to go get some food. Then a dude comes and steals her purse. They ran this experiment 8 times and only 1 out of 8 people tried to stop him. So the question is, are people really that uncaring? Or it could just be because it was in New York. The answer might surprise you. So they reset the exact same experiment with the same woman. The only thing she did differently this time was to ask the people beside her to watch her bag. And guess what? Every single one stopped the thief. They tried the same experiment on the beach and got the exact same result. This experiment proved one thing that most people never learn. Helping is not rare. Asking is. You can accomplish nothing in this world without other people. And closed mouths don't get fed. Look, the moral of the story is you get what you ask for, and you don't get what you don't ask for.
I know in my reality, I have been conditioned to believe that asking for help is a weakness. Who wants to be viewed as weak, right? None of us. But the reality of it is that asking for help is not weak. It's okay to not know something. It's okay to ask for help. Closed mouths don't get fed. It doesn't mean you're weak. It actually shows that you're strong because guess what? You're not afraid to ask for help. And it's overcoming that fear of being rejected, because that was one of my big problems why I didn't want to ask for help either, because I was afraid somebody would say no. And now, if they can't, they can't. And if they can, great. And if they can't, I'm going to ask somebody else. Unless I have the ability to figure it out on my own. Because a lot of times we want to ask for help because we're being lazy and we just don't want to do it. And so we think asking somebody else to do it for us is the answer. And it's easier, but it's lazy. And you're not applying yourself. So it really just depends on the situation. Sit back and ask your intention. Like, is my intention of asking for help to manipulate because I'm very well capable of doing it? Are you asking for help because you genuinely need help? are you asking for help out of fear? Those are very important questions to ask. And when you get the answer, you'll know the move you need to make next.
I was traveling one time and I sat down in a restaurant. Kimberly, the staff member, walks over. I ask her for her name. We start having a conversation. I'm like, Kim, what do you think I should get for breakfast? She's like, where are you from? I said, I'm from Canada. She goes, no way. Have you ever had this thing called grits? I was like, ma'am, I have enough grit in my life. I don't need that. She's like, no, it's really delicious. You should try it. She brought me over eggs and grits and I loved it. I ate it all and I left the restaurant. I walk to my gate. I sit down and right before I'm about to board, I see Kimberly running down the airport holding my journal that I had left on the seat where I was eating. Sam, you forgot this. I was like, Kim, what the heck? How did you know I was here? She's like, well, we had a conversation. You told me you were from Canada. There's only 2 gates in this airport that fly out of Canada. I was like, Kim, the restaurant was like a 12-minute walk. She goes, yeah, I know. I was on break. I thought I would bring it back to you. If I didn't strike up a conversation, ask some genuine questions, and treat Kim with kindness and respect, do you think I would have ever had my journal back? Kindness opens doors for us that we couldn't open for ourselves.
According to the Akashic Records, what is the best way for a person to get over addiction? Please give us a detailed breakdown.
According to the Akashic Records, addiction is not merely a chemical dependency or a bad habit. It is a soul-level cry for reconnection. Whether it's addiction to substances, patterns, people, or distractions, the root is almost always spiritual dislocation, unresolved pain, or energy fragmentation. Here's a detailed breakdown of the best way to get over addiction from a multidimensional Akashic perspective. 1. Understand the deeper soul wound. Addiction is usually an attempt to fill a spiritual void. That void may stem from unprocessed trauma, this lifetime or others, rejection of one's divine purpose, ancestral pain or generational contracts, a longing for transcendence or escape from density. Before healing can truly begin, the soul must be asked, what am I trying to forget, numb, or silence? Only when this is faced can true liberation begin. 2. Break the energetic contract. Every addiction creates an energetic contract between the soul and the substance or behavior. This contract often says, you will soothe me, protect me, or keep me safe. To break the cycle, this contract must be consciously revoked through ritual or intention. You can say, open quote, I release the contract I made with this addiction. I call back my power, my energy, and my sovereignty. I no longer need illusion to survive. I choose wholeness, close quote. This declaration opens the energetic portal to freedom. 3. Retrieve fragmented soul parts. Addiction often splinters the soul. Part of your essence may still be stuck in moments of trauma, shame, or emotional pain. Through breathwork, meditation, or guided Akashic healing, one can call back the pieces of the self lost to overdoses, abuse, betrayal, abandonment. Once reintegrated, your energy body becomes more whole, and the need for external substitutes begins to fade. 4. Replace the substance with sacred nourishment. You cannot heal addiction by simply removing the vice. You must replace the void with divinity. Examples, if you sought escape, replace it with breathwork, dance, or trance meditation. If you sought control, replace it with ritual, structure, and sacred routine. If you sought love, replace it with authentic connection and inner child healing. The soul must feel fed, not punished. 5. Align with the higher timeline. Every soul has multiple...
If you want to hear the rest of that and more like it, head over to my YouTube channel. That's The Mind of Bazel, where you can hear more conversations like this and many, many more things. Much love to y'all. Peace.
I didn't realize that ended right there. You can't just remove the addiction and think that everything, it's, oh, I stopped doing this, so now you got to do the healing and the work within yourself to clean out the trash inside of you. It's like taking out the trash. There could be childhood traumas, that could be adult trauma, that could be old lies and programs that we've been conditioned to believe and that we tell ourselves. I saw this video, I wanted to show it because I am addicted to vaping and coffee. Watching this, like I keep asking myself, like, why can't I stop? Like, I know it's not good for me. I know that it is just another obstacle for me to overcome. But how? If I was able to stop drugs, I can stop anything. And I know that. But I keep asking myself, like, what did I do then to get me to where I am today to not even desire to want to use drugs anymore? And the answer is I've done a lot of work within myself. but there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. I will be forever working on myself. The work will never stop. But they're just minor challenges that I have to overcome, and I will get there. I just have to be patient with myself and give myself grace. And so I hope these videos helped you today. I hope it brought awareness to, whatever you're dealing with, whatever you're struggling with in your life. Just know that change is possible. It's not going to be comfortable. It's not going to be easy because you have to rip off the bandages. You've got to do it. We are tired of these lame ass programs and conditionings that we have been programmed and conditioned to believe our whole lives. And I know I'm tired of it. I think you are, because you wouldn't be here if you weren't. So, yeah, man, just start going within. Start taming down the noise in your mind. Start being mindful of the things that you allow yourself to listen to and the things that you allow yourself to watch, because those are planting seeds. Those are planting seeds today that will grow, that will bloom tomorrow. And it might not be a beautiful rose or a beautiful tree. It might be a weed or something you don't want to grow. So just be mindful of that. Thank you for tuning in to Lady Boss Energy, where we uplift, motivate, and inspire each other to get our shit together. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you know somebody that needs to see this video, share it with them. I pray that Most High radiates love and kindness and compassion and abundance and empathy and peace and joy and all the things upon your life today, tomorrow, and forever. Till I see you on the next one. I love you.